Following the Zabi's rise to dominance, it was only a matter of time before the other leading families within Side 3 felt the consequences. And because of this, desperate action soon needed to be taken to ensure the lives of not just the Daikuns, but Jimbaral as well. Because of this, the Zabis would be cemented as the most powerful family within Side 3, without having to lift so much as a finger. One of the first acts of the Zabis after becoming the so-called heirs to Daikun was to ensure that Daikun's own successors were out of the picture, and so Cecilia was sent to talk to Casval face to face, in the hope of striking a deal with him that would make it look as if Daikun's family had come willingly. The deal being that if the Daikuns returned home, then there would be no retaliation on the Zabi's part over the death of Sasuro. The deal was accepted by Casval, but not before an outburst of rage over the hypocrisy presented to him by Cecilia. This in turn then forced Cecilia into showing her true colours, handcuffing Casval, and treating him as if he were nothing more than a lowly subordinate.
You say you're willing to overlook what happened to Sasuro. That may be, but what about the fact that you murdered my father? I will never be able to overlook that. Not ever!
I have had enough of your insolence!
The following day, as agreed, the Daikun family returned home. Against the wishes of Jimbaral, however, who believed that the Zabis would use their return as a way to remove him from the picture entirely. Upon returning home, it was clear that the Zabis had not entirely been transparent on their end of the deal, the three of them immediately being greeted by Rosalucia Daikun, the true legal wife of Daikun himself, blinded by jealousy over the fact that she herself did not give birth to Daikun's heirs. This made it only natural that she held a strong prejudice against Estrella, and would do anything to get her out of the picture. Quickly taking charge of the situation, Rosalucia confined Estrella and her two children to the tower, where they would be kept under strict house arrest, which would undoubtedly lead to their demise. Almost immediately, word of this decision reached the Rolls, and it was clear that time was running out. A plan was then soon formulated by Jimba's son, Romba, that would see Casval and Artasia along with Jimba evacuated to Earth, far away from the Zabi's influence. The next night would be a long one, as it would be the last one that the children of Zeon would spend with their beloved mother. But no matter how hard it was, one thing was certain: they could not remain in Side 3, and no matter how long the night may have felt, the day was destined to come.
But I don't want to go to sleep, because if I do, then it would be morning. I hate the morning. I don't want it to be morning. I want it to stay tonight like this forever.
But if that happened, you won't be able to see the moon grow round.
I guess, but...
Nothing can stay the way it is forever. It's the same for you too, Artasia. Grow to be a nice girl, and grow up to be a good person. Then you can make a lot of people happy, okay?
In the early hours of the next morning, Crowley Haman, disguised as a Federation lieutenant, drove a gun tank manned by bribed soldiers straight up to the gates of the Daikun's residence, and made claims that she was under direct orders to take the Daikun children with her. Naturally, there had been no such order given, and the guards on station were heavily confused by the situation. However, the children's willingness to cooperate soon made bypassing them an easy venture, but of course, nothing about this operation would be easy. The gun tank would push through the streets of Munzo, Federation forces in the area very quickly catching wind that one of their own units had gone rogue, instantly ordering that it be stopped at all costs. At the same time, Romba was ensuring that any approaching ground forces were cut off and unable to reach their target by employing roadworks and other forms of unsuspicious blockades, even going so far as to cut off a Federation tank convoy himself.
Huh? What's that, a flat? What bad luck! Just change it, or I'll run you over! What are you doing? I don't have all day! Hurry it up! I don't got a spare, so you see, we gotta wait for a tow. What is that guy doing?
It wasn't long, however, until the Federation's own team of gun tanks came within range. Outnumbered and outgunned, it looked as if all hope was lost, but with a cry of passion, Casval would take up the gun tank's controls, catching the Federation forces off guard, and aiding in their destruction.
Who are they?
The enemy. My enemy, your enemy, even Mother's, everyone's enemy. And I'm gonna take them out.
But as the Federation forces grew in number, and their escape by gun tank now seemingly impossible, the group leapt from the vehicle, using the smoke of the battle as cover, rendezvousing with Ramba and making it to the shipping yards without further delay. Once there, Casvel, Artesia and Jimba were hidden away within a container and stowed aboard a cargo vessel with a route bound for Earth. Their escape now complete and their new lives ahead of them. However, even though they had escaped the tyranny of the Zabbies for now, it would not be long before it caught up with them. Hey guys, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed this installment in my Gundam lore series. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you want to catch my videos as soon as they go live, go ahead and hit that bell icon so that you are notified and kept up to date whenever I post a video. I'd also just like to say thanks to everyone who helped get the channel to 100 subscribers. I honestly never thought I'd ever reach triple digits because I don't know, just never thought I would. But yeah, it means a lot, so thanks for that. But once again, thanks for watching and as always I will see you on the next video.